Mr. Dark Skin Sam's my neighbor. Today's video, we got Captain America, Brave New World, official teaser.
Brave New World.
It will be in the theaters.
How many of y'all miss Chris Evans, Captain America, man?
Man, that nigga long gone, man. He dead.
Dead
as fuck.
So he dead?
Dead as fuck.
Like they did?
I miss my nigga Chris Evans. Chris Evans, bro. I miss my nigga as Captain America, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. One of the best captains. I mean, he is the only nigga, you gotta say.
I miss that nigga died. That's a legendary nigga died. That's a legendary nigga.
He's too old. But hey, man, anyway, man. We already know who the new Captain America is. It's me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna waste no time. Let's get into it.
Your hair grew back a little fast, but it's him.
Wilson.
Yeah, look at King shot back.
What?
Boy,
Well,
what?
I dead ass. No, that's dead ass how King would look if he had a little
Isn't
hair.
that Falcon?
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
the new American.
He's the new Captain America?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you laid, bro.
He accepted.
What the fuck?
It's cause you gotta watch the show.
Wait, no, he watched it with us, bro.
No, he ain't watched it.
Not even in the movie, bro.
No, you gotta watch the show to know that.
The show, yeah, but even in the Avengers Endgame, bro.
I mean, you can tell.
Yeah, they even said it, nigga.
Yeah,
Chris Hemsworth gave him the nigga like, bro, you gotta be the next one. And he was like, I can't do this.
Showing on Disney Plus.
On Disney Plus?
Yeah, you gotta watch.
You gotta watch the Avengers,
Falcon
bro.
and Winter Soldiers.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. That shit was crazy.
Man, that's some bullshit. Me having fun with motherfucking
I had to
Captain
admit, I'm
America.
still getting used to the new look. They said lose the mustache or lose the election. You
I still gotta watch the actual.
always agreed in the past. But I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position. And if we disagree on how to manage a situation, then what happens? Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
Oh, what the?
Damn. Oh shit. Oh, that was the old Captain America.
What?
Like that dude. I forgot in the show. You got fuck, man. It's been a while I watched the show too, but he was like the old Captain America basically. But it was like in the, I think it was
In a different world or some shit?
No, it was like in the 19 something. I don't know. But he was like something to do with like basically America didn't treat him right or some shit like that. So
So trying to get him back in
I
blood.
guess something like that, man.
That's crazy.
Sir, your inner circle's been compromised. You can't see that, but you don't want to. What if it's a trap?
Dang.
Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn. You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
Oh
Damn.
shit.
He's not Steve.
You're right.
This shit's gonna be kind of crazy.
Nah.
I'm Falcon, nigga.
Ah! Hold on, pause that shit. So he about
that
to
nigga
be Falcon Captain America.
He Falcon American.
He
nigga.
Falcon man.
Falcon American.
Falcon America, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, I see something.
That nigga the bald eagle, man. The bald eagle.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
Oh shit. Wait.
Damn, who's?
Wait. Oh my god, bro.
Boy, I can't remember, man. It's been a minute, bro.
In the show there was two of them.
I
There's
think
two Falcons?
there was another dude, bro. I don't remember. I think it was the dude that was sitting next to him. I don't remember, man. Fuck.
So they just like casually show that shit?
Nigga, was that Red Hulk? Was that Red Hulk? Nigga, that's gotta be Red Hulk.
Red Hulk?
That's gotta be Red Hulk. Go back.
No, that's Red Hulk for damn sure.
Yeah.
But hey, I ain't a nigga. I don't read the comment. I ain't nothing nigga. Red Hulk, nigga. Who the fuck is Red Hulk, nigga?
I know, it's crazy.
That's the same actor too, ain't it? It's the same. It look like
Is
the same
Red
actor.
Hawk the same nigga that Green Hawk? Cause I think there are 2 of them, right?
I mean,
Fuck.
that's how Marvel is, bro. They throw shit in there, bro. That's why you gotta watch the breakdown, bro.
This is a breakdown of the trailer for Captain America Brave New World, the 4th Captain America film starring Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson, and Harrison Ford as President Ross, coming February 2025. Let's go through this trailer shot by shot to break down all the big details you missed. Here we go! The trailer opens with Sam Wilson meeting President Thaddeus Ross.
Wilson, thank you for
I need a
I
refresh.
admit I'm still getting used to the new look. This isn't lose the mustache or lose the election.
Harrison Ford now
Lose the
plays
mustache
Thaddeus
and lose
Ross.
the election.
The character was previously played by William Hurt from 2008's Incredible Hulk to 2016's Captain America Civil War, and its smaller appearances in Infinity War, Endgame, and Black Widow. William Hurt passed away in 2022. Harrison Ford has long been a figure suited to this genre, though. In the 1990s, he shifted from Indiana Jones films to playing Jack Ryan in Tom Clancy movies like Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger. And while this never happened in any of Harrison Ford's Clancy movies, Jack Ryan does become the U.S. president at some point in the books. It gets crazy. But, of course, Harrison Ford then, in 1997, appeared as the president in Air Force One. And that's a kind of like president equals action star nostalgia that I think Marvel is aiming for by putting Harrison Ford as president in this movie. Get off my plane. Thaddeus Ross was originally a general eager to bring back the super soldier program that created Captain America as he sought to contain the Hulk in the 2008 film, and he ended up unleashing
That Hulk
the
was
Adamantium
amongst the
as a
strongest
juice
Hulks we
up super
fucking
soldier
seen, bro.
who ended up taking an
The
additional
Incredible
serum
Hulk.
with Bruce Banner's blood that turned him into Abomination. And Abomination came back in She-Hulk, but the scientist who aided
Yeah, that shit was so lame how they-
aka Mr. Blue,
He's one that came back as She-Hulk?
who returned in this movie as the
Abomination appeared in She-Hulk. In
I
the
didn't watch
She-Hulk
She-Hulk.
series. I watched that shit. That shit was cool, but I don't know,
A lot of people
man.
saying that shit was ass.
It was ass. It was ass. But nigga, it was cool to see like Abomination and shit in there.
I feel like
But that nigga's like trying to be like a good guy. Like he's like trying to be all good now. Well, they try to make him seem like he's a bitch. Abomination is really crazy.
aka Mr. Blue, played by Tim Blake Nelson, who returns in this movie as the green-skinned, hopefully large-headed The Leader. Yes, a full 17 years later, which is absolutely nuts to me. Now, in Captain America Civil War, Thaddeus Ross was the Secretary of State. He was trying to rein in the Avengers after the Battle of Sokovia in Avengers Age of Ultron, and what was then the latest conflict in Lagos that opened Civil War. So when he says
Age of Ultron was
pretty Nigeria.
at some point,
Yeah.
Sam joined
I remember
Natasha
that
and
scene.
Steve while they were basically government fugitives. And when Ross brings it up now, I love how Anthony Mackie just like lets his face drop. Like, yeah, I haven't forgotten. Now, last year in Secret Invasion, the U.S. president was established as President Ritson, played by Dermot Mulroney. But it seems like Thaddeus Ross has now beaten Ritson in the most recent presidential election. We last saw Sam Wilson and the Falcon the Winter Soldier in April 2021 when he was dealing with the weight of Steve Rogers giving him this shield at the end of Endgame, and he teamed up with Bucky Barnes to fight the Super Soldier Serum empowered Flag Smashers, as well as U.S. Agent John Walker. That series ended with Sam embracing the title of Captain America with a new suit built for him by the Wakandans. But this movie's going to put him in an even newer, bluer suit, yet we will see some early mission that will show him in a version of the white suit from the Wakandans. The whole idea of vibranium versus
they put vibranium in
a
his
powerful
shit.
metal
In
is
his
going to be
suit.
an important
His new
issue
suit,
in this
yeah.
movie. As Sam enters the White House, President Ross stands between portraits of James Madison and Thomas Jefferson. On the far left is a portrait of Dolly Madison, who saved some important founding documents when the British burned the White House in the War of 1812. And on the far right, John Tyler, who took over the presidency after William Henry Harrison died after just a few months in office. And I kind of feel like these two on the far left and right might tell us something about this movie, like a White House being destroyed in a very, very short term.
Oh, the way these niggas, god damn, bro.
Changed appearance reminds us of
Got the
moment
brain
in
beats,
Tony
yeah,
Stark
they be-
and James Rhodes had that line,
Look, it's me. I'm here. Deal with it. Let's move on.
making a reference to the recasting in that Senate hearing. Thaddeus Ross then gives a speech to supporters behind bulletproof glass panels. And while modern presidents often do this for big outdoor settings as Secret Service protocol, the fact that these panels are so close and the camera focuses on them so clearly just tells us how unstable things are in America and the MCU right now. All the campaign signs read, "Ready, Ross!" The others show his photo rendered in an artsy way, kind of like a monochromatic version of the Obama 2008 Hope poster. But we don't see any vice president listed on any of the signs. I assume this would be like Ross's victory speech. Now Ross continues,
You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position. And if we disagree on how to manage this situation, work with me, Sam.
Now, some inserts here hint at some military action. Let's break it down. We see some Japanese F-35s, and on the radar screen, we see what looks like Japanese fighter jets heading toward the Fifth Fleet in what looks like a hostile action. Yes, they might be on a mission together, but why would they be flying toward a U.S. aircraft carrier? The Japanese and the U.S. are allies, both in the real world and what seems like at the beginning of this movie, so what's going on here? Well, I'll tell you what they're fighting over. Tiamat! Yes, they are here in the Indian Ocean. That is the corpse of the dead celestial Tiamat from the Eternals film back in 2020.
I didn't watch Eternals.
This sitting here dormant in the Indian Ocean ever since and rarely ever addressed in the MCU. But the rumors are true. We will be returning to Tiamat in this movie. The fact that it's Japan, though, is noteworthy because in the CinemaCon footage that we saw earlier this year, there was a line from Thaddeus Ross where he credits Sam and Joaquin Torres for recovering the discovery of the Millennium stolen from a Japanese mining site. I speculated that metal could be adamantium, and that they will be recovering its raw form from this giant corpse. Maybe after the Japanese refined it, Giancarlo Esposito's character stole it, and it was recovered for the Japanese and the Americans by Sam and Joaquin, and that could be why we see Sam with Ross and that Japanese leader later. Geopolitics are going to be realigned by the discovery of adamantium, as all these countries are scrambling to get their hands on a valuable, weaponizable metal that would be stronger than Wakandan vibranium.
That would be crazy, though.
And Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Later shots show Sam and Joaquin both on this mission, and I think that might even be Sam crashing through maybe an American F-22. July is for nerds. There is so much good nerd stuff going on right now between Comic-Con and Deadpool and The Acolyte and House of the Dragon and The Boys, and well, you get the idea. It's hard to keep up, but it's easy to let the world know what you're into with a Nerd Riot team. Acolyte fan, or maybe just into the moon. And if you're now here is a shot of Gear Up for Nerd Season at nerdriot.shop. It's the best way to support our channel. Now here is a shot of Shira Haas as Ruth Bat-Saraf, who this movie is described as a former Black Widow spy and now a high-ranking government official. In the comics, she's an Israeli superheroine named Sabra. I don't know how much they're going to go into that in this movie. I think they kind of revised her origin story to be one of those Black Widow agents that was part of the network that we saw at the end of the 2016 Black Widow film. In this shot, she's sitting across from someone with a big old trembling arm. I think this might be our first shot at Thaddeus Ross as Red Hulk. She is staring down, unafraid. Maybe she is the official who gives Ross the serum. So yeah, let's talk about it here. This trailer ends with the money shot of Red Hulk facing down Sam Wilson in Washington, D.C., catching and throwing down his vibranium shield. I love that the trailer just goes ahead to reveal this because it leaked in like McDonald's Happy Meal toys. So we've all basically known that it's gonna happen in this movie. Now it's peak cherry blossom season here, and it's just stunning. And this movie's gonna release on Valentine's Day.
Oh man, Red Hulk is about to fucking fight.
Area. Also, I think that might be a cherry blossom branch in the pot on the table in the blue room when the president meets with Sam at the beginning of the trailer. So I think earlier scenes this way will establish this final showdown. So Thaddeus Ross becomes Red Hulk in the World War Hulk storyline. So Marvel fans have really been expecting Ross to take this step eventually, ever since 2008. But why will he become Red Hulk in this movie? Who knows? It could be a move of desperation from a former soldier who wants to handle things himself. Maybe there will be a health issue that Ross was hiding and he takes experimental treatments for. Because in that 2016 Civil War movie, he did hint that he had like a heart stent removed. Later trailer shots show Ross speaking in the garden outside the White House, followed by soldiers firing upwards at something, and then here, a huge part of the White House implode. Now the official poster art shows a giant Red Hulk hand clutching a Captain America shield, and his fingers are starting to bend the vibranium. So we see the importance of needing a stronger metal than vibranium, and that's why adamantium is going to be so important. And speaking of two video game characters just facing down in a cool looking setting, we have this awesome new Choose Your Fighter shirt design that you can get at nerdriot.shop. It's exclusive to new Rockstars, and it's really the best way you can support what we're doing here. Now really this trailer is a mix of CinemaCon footage and new footage shot in recent months in the reshoot, so we also now see Giancarlo Esposito's character. Esposito has hinted that his character will be someone who returns in the Marvel series after this, and Scooper, My Time to Shine Hello, claimed that he is playing G.W. Bridge, or George Washington Bridge, who's a mercenary who does SHIELD Black Ops missions, but also joins Cable and the group Six Pack. He was originally one of these early 90s figures introduced by Rob Liefeld in the lineup of Deadpool, Cable, X-Force comics. He's just someone who always got like a lot of straps and bandoliers and big old guns. So when Giancarlo says he's going to show up in a show after this, it could be someone connected to the world of the X-Men, or just any kind of show where there's arms dealings, and specifically adamantium. So then the shot of Thaddeus Ross presenting in a White House ballroom with screens around him depicting a world map with sites highlighted. grid. There's the US, France, and India with larger glyphs in them, but then stronger pings that might just be bases or world capitals of allies in this joint mission to recover adamantium and control its use. So we see a little dot on Iceland, on Portugal, and then either the Canary Islands or Madeira off the coast of Morocco there, then Tunisia in northern Africa, Austria, and then up to Sweden, and then Ukraine. Don't mention the war. Afghanistan. Don't mention Vietnam. I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it. Mongolia and Somalia, and then in a later shot, that's definitely Australia and New Zealand. Now we see camera, so I assume this is being televised, but I wonder if the bigger sites, like the orange rings, might be the sites where adamantium deposits were found. Because Tiamat has been with the Earth since as long as humans have been around. So it may just be that Tiamat's emergence is what caused us to discover this metal that's been under our feet all this time. And I've said in a lot of videos before, it is just interesting that Wakanda vibranium came from a meteorite, and that this substance would have come from something from the cosmos. That maybe both vibranium and adamantium were gifts from Marvel's gods of the Celestials to like empower and select Earth to be more fit to survive than other planets would be in the cosmos. Now when it comes to this presentation, we later see Sam, Isaiah, and Joaquin at a global unity summit at the White House, and the photographer in the foreground has a green hand. So this must be Samuel Stearns, the leader, and he's posing as immediate personnel to trigger what happens next here. We see Sam sitting with Joaquin, and by the way, Joaquin's played by David Ramirez from Top Gun Maverick. He was Sam's U.S. Air Force pilot buddy who becomes Falcon in the Falcon and Winter Soldier. And they're sitting next to Isaiah Bradley, Carl Lumbly, we also met in the Falcon and Winter Soldier. He was a former government super soldier, aka the Black Captain America, who was cruelly tortured and imprisoned and covered up by the U.S. government until a nurse took pity on him and helped him break out. At the end of the Falcon and Winter Soldier, he seemed to be in a better place. He's taking his grandson Elijah to visit the Captain America exhibit at the Smithsonian, but now, in this movie, something happens here to trigger him into a kind of brainwash, taking a Secret Service agent's gun and firing at the president. And we see how Isaiah still has his enhanced strength. He throws this guy across the room. Now, the CinemaCon footage indicated that this was an audio frequency that plays throughout the room, and it brainwashes him, and that Isaiah won't be the only person affected. Other Secret Service agents will as well. And we see Sam fighting with one of those guys. So it's going to be a big mess. And we're going to follow Isaiah through the White House. He leaps through the window of the same room that we saw earlier. So Sam tells Ross in the Situation Room that his inner circle has been compromised. And then we see Sam and Joaquin in a different scene fighting a grimy lab with medical equipment, a chair with straps, a gurney with straps, and a red light over it all. So likely this is where they turn Ross into Red Hulk. Now here, this is part of the reaction footage where Sam jumps and kicks two guys and rolls to stick the superhero landing. We saw him do this same move in the opening Lagos mission in Captain America Civil War, but there he used his wings to do it. Now he doesn't need his wings. In the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Sam did not inject the super soldier serum, but maybe he will inject a version of it in this movie. I mean, he is going up against a Hulk. I feel like he needs it. Then another shot of Samuel Stearns, Tim Blake Nelson, with a big green back of his head, and he says, global powers are shifting. He went by Mr. Blue when he was corresponding with Bruce Banner in the 2008 Hulk film, and he's wearing a hat here. I just hope we give him a slightly enlarged head.
That nigga looking like the mask, bro.
Paired with Ruth is actress Hohosa Roquemore, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to say that correctly because she's named after the Hohosa people of South Africa, and they have a specific consonant sound. Her character is not
the niggas that got the clicking,
a dormant embedded with the U.S. government and reporting to the Wakandan government the U.S. attempts to develop adamantium weaponry that they're trying to use to overpower Wakandan vibranium. We do not see Liv Tyler as Betty Ross in this film, but she is confirmed to return, and set photos showed her at a funeral, and we see that funeral in this trailer, and I'm wondering if this is Steve Rogers' funeral, or maybe a ceremonial funeral, because they still can't find him, and maybe they're just assuming he's dead. I'm loving all the shots of Sam's new blue suit in this trailer, because they're keeping the wings now, and actually they make the wings bigger, and like more feathery shaped, like they really do look like the wings of an eagle.
And that nigga's flying dumb fast too.
Way to express his patriotism. As he faces Red Hulk in the DC Cherry Blossoms, we see that he has a new version of the drone Red Wing as well to go with his new suit. And the fact that they're using more avian imagery to design his suit almost makes it forgivable that they turned Red Wing into a robot drone. I want Red Wing to be an actual bird like he is in the comics, but it is very cool here to see him breaking the sound barrier in that Tiamat fight in the Indian Ocean, because it's like what we saw in the early flights of Iron Man's suit in the first film. This movie's going to rock.
I think it was breaking the sound barrier.
2025 could be a very difficult time for our country, and seeing a drama with a crazy president turning into a Red Hulk, smashing through the White House, might sit differently at that point.
No, that is kind of crazy.
Could be what like fixes America. It could be the escapism we all need. But announcement, tomorrow we are going to have a very special video on the channel. Many of you have been asking, hey Eric, what X-Men movies do I really need to rewatch before Deadpool and Wolverine? And since that movie might be bringing in characters from Daredevil and Blade and Fantastic Four, do I really need to watch all of those as well? Well, tomorrow's video will be the perfect answer to that question.
Damn,
It's
I didn't know that. Deadpool Wolverine's bringing back
ever since 1998, and what you need to know about them before.
Yeah, that shit tough, but I already watched like the first three, but I already watched the first three X-Men.
Timeline explanation.
The first three X-Men?
With your
Yeah.
favorite part of this trailer. Follow me at EA Box. Subscribe to all 3 channels in the New Rockstars Network for breakdowns and news coverage of everything you love. Thanks for
All right,
watching.
thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. So basically, the president becomes Red Hulk, and he fights Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And apparently, they got this new metal shit that's way stronger than vibranium, bro.
But I know
That
that
shit
Red
sounds
Hulk.
good.
It wouldn't make sense if it was I don't know why they chose the president. If the president's actually a good guy,
Nah,
the president
I mean,
might be a bad
He
nigga.
don't sound like a good dude. I think it sounded like he was desperate for something.
No, but like,
Because he said he wants to build another Captain America. So, but the way he said it was like,
but Falcon was trying to protect that nigga, so he probably was a good person.
he probably
He
was
probably was a good nigga
at first.
at first, and then he probably was trying to do some grimy shit or some slick shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know, cause yeah, I know Red Hawk is a villainous ass nigga, but he became an anti-hero though.
Yeah.
He became like one of those niggas. He became one of those niggas that's not good or bad. He's like a Venom nigga.
I mean,
But Venom was a full-fledged fucking villain. But
that's another nerf nigga.
yeah, but nigga, they nerfed the shit out that nigga. But
The Hulk is nerfed too.
I did the Red Hawk. I think that nigga became more of like an anti-villain type.
No. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting, man.
I didn't know there was a metal. I didn't know there was a metal stronger than vibranium though.
But I don't read comics. I don't read none of that shit,
I
bro.
think they're like inventing.
Yeah, I don't read as many comics either.
Yeah, they be fine, bro. There was like shit in the comic where it's like fucking Hulk had sex with She-Hulk, some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I mean
And
that's
it's like,
yeah.
so, they got a kid, bro. I'm like, bro,
That's
I
bound
don't
to
know what the fuck going on, bro.
But there's many Hulks though. There's so many versions. Kind of like how there's like
So many versions.
Spider-Man and shit. But,
The quality on the She-Hulk, bro, that shit was ass.
Yeah, that
It's
shit.
like she don't look, you know what I'm saying? You know how like the Green Hulk look like? It's like each shit look like it's natural. It look real.
Like her shit like a
She-Hulk,
BBS?
you know, her shit look like fucking CGI, bro. You can really see the CGI on her ass, bro.
Yeah.
On everything.
I mean, Hulk's a CGI too, but it's
Yeah,
so
but-
good.
Yeah, his shit
Yeah,
look
you can
more
tell.
like it's real. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, but anyway, that will be for today's video, man. We hope you guys enjoy, man.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to
Like, share, subscribe if you're new. God loves you. God bless you. And we out here.